Hey guys, Dakara here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're on Fringe, Season 3, Episode 17. And obviously we're at the latter half of the season now, so I'm really hyped to see where they take it with regards to the machine, the War of Two Worlds, the Folivia baby as well, like how the character's going to react to that. And now we've also got Belle returning through Olivia. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and get stuck in for a brand new episode. Here we go.
Understand your concerns, but I assure you, Olivia is perfectly fine.
The voice. I can't.
I assure you, she is totally safe. This is all exactly as I planned it.
Okay, you planned this.
Two distinct patterns of electrical activity. This one, active, Q belly.
Stop it. Stop being so cute.
I understand that this could take some time for you to get used to. Imagine how I feel. I never realized that a bra was so binding.
Oh, Belle, please.
Astrid, you can start taking.
I love Astrid's just like, nah. You've took over my friend here. Like, this is not funny.
Olivia's brain can accommodate my consciousness for several weeks.
How long?
24 hours. 48 at the most.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Has anyone ever told you, dear, that you have lovely hands?
Thank you.
I mean, she does.
Don't you think that my life is worth an extended nap?
William can help us understand Walton's plan, don't you, William? What he intends to use the machine for, and how to keep Peter out of it. Stop!
But you got 48 hours to figure all that out. I can't blame him for being angry.
Then I want you out of my agent.
Well said.
There's a box labeled re-entry.
I'll get it myself.
As fast as possible.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I love how all of our team is just like rushing to get our Olivia back. There's only really Walter that's having fun with this because he knows William.
That was fast.
Is that the cop from Heroes? No, it's not.
There is hope in raindrops. Isn't that what you said? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it feels really eerie. Like the music isn't helping.
H has a purpose, even if they don't know it.
We can feel that way, that we don't have a purpose.
Jim!
No. Yeah, he's jumping.
Do you believe what you're saying? About purpose? You said you know how I feel.
She's way too calm right now.
All I know is we're all gonna die.
I guess that's why she was so calm. I mean, you kind of used him as a crash mat there, my girl. There's no way people have just been filming that. Like, that's disgusting. No one rushes their aid or screams or alerts anybody else. They just all watch. Bit weird.
Here are the re-entry files. Need anything else?
Olivia in a lab coat. Okay, love that she's wearing a polo neck now.
Whatever Walton's plans are for me, I promise you I'm not getting in that machine.
Son, it isn't always that simple.
He knows, doesn't he?
What are you thinking, Walter?
Walter, you think that this is spatial decay, don't you?
His little flinch then. I can't.
Only person on this universe who has extensive experience in interdimensional decay.
All he'll be thinking about now is, I've just got her back. Please stay. I want you. I need you. Oh, God.
Agent Lee! You're gonna want to see this.
Oh,
Where is she? Boston.
interesting. I should have thought about that.
Should be enough to see whether the fabric of the universe has begun to decay.
I don't know why, but I just really dislike the bob hat that Olivia always wears.
Me and Billy collecting human tissue and fluid specimens, just like when we were kids.
You're enjoying this too much.
This is Special Agent Lincoln Lee from Hartford. He has some information regarding this case.
Hi.
So if our Olivia was at the forefront here, like, she'd be freaking out.
Her name is Dana Gray. She was murdered 18 months ago.
Oh.
Those fingerprints were identified as Dana Gray's, which is insane because she's dead.
Stranger things have happened.
No, they haven't. I know this sounds insane, but I don't think this woman can die.
Isn't this our lucky day?
That makes it even worse, the fact that she went with this guy to his death. Like, knowing full well that she can't die, if that's the case.
Miracle she left any blood behind at all.
I think it suits you, dear.
Why did she get magnetically supercharged?
Astrid uncomfortable around Belly.
She only wants to take the souls of those people that are already prepared to surrender their own.
Who are you guys? Why don't I explain that to you as we go?
I mean, not that compassionate, though, because, let's be honest, I mean, she could help them. You know, not want to jump off a building.
Helpline, this is Joan.
Oh, she works for a helpline.
In 3 months, she saved at least 37 lives. Had an uncanny way of connecting with people feeling hopelessness.
So she is saving them. She saved 37 lives.
Why is she so committed to saving their lives?
You think you convinced me to allow you to come here? That it was me who wanted you to come?
He's a killer.
I don't want to hurt people, but I always do.
Is this a drug trial kid?
That's why you're here. You have to save them.
Come again?
There's a duffel bag with my bomb, and that's why you're here. East Bay, Railway Train 67, Car 2, Seat 17. Let his angels carry my damn soul to heaven.
Why'd you hang up though? I'm fusion. I'm trying to stay on top of it, but.
Huh. William, no.
I'm literally seeing William Bell. It's the weirdest thing.
What's she doing? Trying to convince people to jump by telling them how great heaven would be?
Which is weird, because that means they got to fall to then go up.
Even if we were able to transfer your consciousness safely inside Jean, there are other matters to consider.
William's brushing Jean. Brilliant.
Still.
Oh. Sorry,
I have to milk you.
guys. Walter, can you not say that you're going to milk William, please?
I came out into the hall and I saw that woman leaving. Did she kill him?
I'm afraid I can't comment.
Oh, I see. You're the only one who gets to ask questions.
I feel like people are always really cocky to, like, authority in TV.
Her soul, energy, whatever you want to call it, is bound to her body. Maybe she's trying to go with theirs. Like a hitchhiker.
I mean, that would make sense because of the way she latched onto that guy.
You'll find this very interesting. The ascension of Azrael.
Oh, which is what he was talking about. Just going to the seat, he said. Is it 64C or something? Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I said okay.
But you're just gonna willingly blow up a train full of people.
Where you heading?
I'm on my way to see family too.
I mean, she wasn't giving conversation vibes then, was she? But that guy did not read the room. Didn't read the carriage.
You think she's trying to increase her chances of making it to the afterlife by killing herself with a group of people?
This woman lost her entire family. She's desperate.
Desperately trying to destroy multiple other families as well.
Can you change the outgoing caller ID on this phone from here? She may not answer this number, but I know whose number she will answer.
Her work phone. Oh, I got that completely wrong.
Can you promise me you'll reunite me with my family?
Can you promise me that killing a bunch of people will?
I mean, fair. I mean, he's also offered you a different chance that sounds better than the one that you're doing right now.
Believe me, Dana, this is not the solution.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
She's made a choice. The wrong one.
What are they saying in the background?
I have no idea. They're doing that thing again.
Doing a bit of math.
Early.
She's on the
She's on the 625.
She's on the 625.
Astrid looked impressed then.
Can you keep an eye on my stuff here? I have to use the bathroom.
She didn't say, yes, sir. Yes, I can. He just left.
She's gone.
Oh, fucking. I'm calm.
She's dead.
Wait, it worked? So after all these deaths, you could have just blown yourself up.
Welcome to the Fringe division. Every answer you get just leads you to more questions.
Ain't that the truth?
Feel free to give me a call if you ever find yourself needing some help.
Nice seeing Lincoln again.
Walter thought that it would be a good idea for me to stay here tonight.
I'm gonna give him some honesty now that Walter's asleep.
First thought is that the energy emitted from that bomb somehow reset the electromagnetic charge in her body.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does it? I guess to clever people it does. To me, not so much.
What if what we witnessed was the very reason that Dana Gray couldn't die?
Why?
Because she needed to be here to save those people's lives.
This is the parallel, isn't it? To Peter.
Fate. Jung called it synchronicity.
To say we needed her at that exact point to save those people. Like we need Peter to stay alive at this exact point. We either use the machine to save or whatever.
See?
It's a church bell. So tell me, what's the meaning?
The bell has affected the soul magnets. It's Olivia again.
Olivia, is that you?
Oh no.
What the hell just happened right there?
I think that I may have been wrong. Maybe a little more complicated than I first thought.
Right. So we just have Belly now. What? There we go. Another episode down, and this one felt a little more fillery than other episodes. I don't know if I'm just a bit tired today or just not feeling it, but something about this episode didn't like captivate me like other episodes. I mean, like they usually do. Pretty much every single episode has been fantastic. And I do think that Belly being in Olivia's body and being around Walter, like there was some interesting scenes and stuff. I think for me it was more, I want them to be asking those serious questions, because realistically if you found out that this happened, you'd be like, okay, let's get straight to the point. We don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know how long you're going to be here. You're assuming 24 to 48 hours. So if that's the case, it's such a short time. And yes, they had a case that they needed to sort. But I'd just be like, look, I need to know X, Y, and Z. And you'd just be asking those really serious questions that you've been dying to ask. Especially if you were Walter. Walter's been mithering to have Belly back. Right, well, Walter, you got your wish. He's back. So why are you just focusing on the laughing and the joking side of things? I mean, I get it's nice to reminisce and it feel like old times and just be glad that your friend is back. Totally get it. But also, you've been freaking out for ages now about the world falling apart. Ask the bloody questions. Jump to that. Skip to that. And then you can go back if you've got time to do the laughing and the joking. But I want to know answers. I need them. With them being on this time clock, or from what they can tell, it's going to be a time clock. I just feel like you'd be way more invested in finding those answers. I did find it interesting, like seeing Belly in Olivia's body talking to the team, especially with Astrid. Like Astrid seemed so uncomfortable around Bella, and like her buttoning, you know, her shirt all the way up to the top. Like the hand compliment that he gave her. There was just a few little things that you could see she was not having the best time. Even seeing like Olivia in a polo neck top and all covered up, big long lab coat, no makeup. And then obviously we heard the voice. I'm not saying the voice is bad in any way. I think, you know, she's doing an incredible job. I just find it amusing because of the situation. Like, essentially when Peter's around, it's gotta be freaking weird for him. He's just finally hooked up with Olivia. Things seem to be going well. Oh no, you're gone again. William Bell has arrived. He's angry, and I can't blame the guy. Frustrated more so than angry. It's like this, and I catch a break situation. And obviously William Bell's like, well, I had it all planned. Might not have gone exactly how I wanted, but I'm here and it worked, and patting himself on the back. Meanwhile, Peter's freaking out. Broyles isn't happy either, mind. And again, I'm glad that we saw that from Broyles. Like, just to let you know, if you don't back off, I'm gonna force you out because I want my agent back. I found it warming to hear the team worried about Olivia. Obviously, except Walter, who's just lapping up the idea of having his friend back and just, yeah, getting really excited by that prospect. And we all know that Walter is the biggest Olivia fan ever. Yet, when it comes to his friend being around, he's like, Polivia who? I've got my mate back, and I'm just soaking up every last second of that time together. And yeah, Belly's obviously lapping up as well. I think that the main thing about this episode that I really appreciated, obviously having Belly and stuff back, and that was cool. But the thing that I was like, oh, I love that, is Lincoln. And this world's version of Lincoln in the flesh, still meeting our team in a different role than what he is in the Redverse. He must have done something to cause eye strain, because this one wears glasses. I bet a lot of that has to do with the advanced medicines over in the Redverse as well. We don't have that over here. So maybe there was something more easily attainable over there to sort out his eyes. Whereas in this world, I mean, I don't even know when eye laser surgery was introduced. Possibly around this era, to be fair. But it's, again, just a small detail. And it's nice seeing Lincoln around Peter. Because obviously in the Redverse, what we saw, it was our Olivia with Lincoln. And it was as if Lincoln was the stand-in for Peter. Like, he played that role. So now having him in our world, and Peter and Lincoln being in the same scene and, you know, working together to solve this case while Belly is taking over Olivia, I just thought it was a really nice little touch there to the episode. And I think if we were to remove that aspect, I really don't think I would have been as, like, invested with the episode. Which is a shame, because obviously the scenes were good. They were good, like, especially like Belly trying to explain the situation and all our team being around. But for me, it was that frustration of, like, why is no one asking them the things that really matter? Like, get to the point, guys. You are on the clock. And I would have liked Nina to be around as well, because she was there when Walter rang that bell and double checked that Belly wasn't in Nina. And she's like, no, it's me. So you'd think the second he found out he was actually in Olivia, Nina, my love, are you okay just popping over to the lab? Thank you. Got something to show you. But yeah, she wasn't in it, which seemed, again, a bit daft, because Nina had a very close relationship with William Bell. So I find it kind of insulting that William Bell didn't instantly connect with Nina. It seems more like he was using her a bit. Yeah, I have this bell. It's all part of my plan. But the second the bell's rung, then Nina who? So I'm going to leave it there. I'm really hoping that the next episode is going to amp up a bit. I thought because it was like later on in the season, we'd get some build up, or some intense build up at least. But maybe we'll get that in the next one, because then how many episodes are in this season again? So there's 22. So this makes complete sense now that this one was, you know, more of a fillery episode, because we've still got 5 left to go. So I take the comment back. But I want to thank you all for chilling and watching these. I do want to say as well that if you are liking these reactions here on YouTube, then please head over to Patreon as well, because I'm further ahead over there. As of filming this episode right now, I've just posted, I think, 2.7 on YouTube maybe, and obviously I'm 3.17 here on Patreon. So head on over there if that takes your fancy. If you want to see these in their extended form, my links are in the description of this video. A massive shout out to everyone that's watching these videos, and an extra special shout out to those in the Mark of Jane tier, keeping the content alive. Thank you so much for sponsoring this content and for keeping it coming out. So appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for all that you do. And until next time, goodbye for now. But before we completely sign off, I do want to take a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen Elsa. So Elsa says, I've been waiting for this episode to talk fully about the character of Peter, at least up to this point, and this is from my 3:15 reaction. For me, the most fascinating character in the show is Peter, and not enough people realise it because of the instance we saw so much from this character, and only in season 3 are we truly starting to fill in a lot of his childhood. So many people give Peter a hard time because he didn't see through full Livia's deception, and now that we've seen his childhood, it makes so much sense to me why he fell for it. Here is a kid who was stolen from his universe and then promptly and severely gaslit by Walter and Elizabeth. Poor Peter keeps saying something is wrong. You kidnapped me, this is not my home, and then they keep saying, no, you're wrong, your sickness is making you think that, but it's untrue. Finally, after months of this, Peter just decides that for his own sanity, he needs to go along with it. This is devastatingly sad. Also, Walter experimented on Peter to see the effect of passing over universes, and yet he gaslit the memories of being kidnapped from his mind. So now all that Peter remembers is being experimented on by his father. In season 2, episode 5, Peter tells a story of how he used to have nightmares about Walter kidnapping him. And then Walter had him repeat a mantra of, I will not dream tonight, I will not dream tonight, over and over in his mind, and that kept him from remembering what Walter had done to him. That's just given me chills. All these events kept Peter from trusting his own brain. He has had to grow up just pushing aside when things feel wrong. On top of that, at the age of about 31, he finds out that he had been kidnapped, and he doesn't even belong in this universe. This shattered his entire sense of self. Also, when Peter mentioned his concerns, Olivia manipulated him by saying stuff like, going to the other universe made me change. Also, Peter is pushing these feelings aside because he's never been in a relationship with Olivia, so he's just thinking this is Olivia when she's in a new relationship. On top of that, Peter doesn't have anyone in his life at that point but Olivia. He's understandably estranged from Walter. His mother is dead. He just found out that his biological dad is into some shady shit. It's too unimaginable to imagine that Olivia is not really Olivia. Once I heard someone say something to this effect, and I think it's so true. There's a direct line from 7-year-old Peter crying and saying, I know I sound crazy, but I'm not. On another note, the soulmatism of Peter and Olivia is incredible. The way that they met as children but didn't remember because of the respective trauma that they experienced, and the fact that they blocked all those memories around that time and then coincidentally met again as adults. They were truly meant to be. Also, how they are in a field of white tulips, and in Fringe, white tulips are a symbol of hope. Yes, both are such closed up people who don't open up easily, but have found each other and can open up with each other. Olivia is truly beautiful. So I know that was quite a long comment, but I just found it so expressive of Peter and his character and looking at things from his point of view. So I know that Elsa mentioned that Peter had a hard time, like his character had a hard time by the audience when this show aired and stuff. Obviously I can't relate to that because I wasn't in the fandom at that time, and I have never sort of looked at it that way at all. I've always been a fan of Peter. The only thing that I had the niggle with was the line later on. Again, it's a niggle. It doesn't mean that I think he's a bad character or that I can't understand him doing that, because I totally can. He's been through a lot. Regards to his relationship with Olivia being just so pure, no matter what, they were bound to meet and just have this incredible relationship. It does add to the pain as well, because we know how amazing they are. We know how much they are drawn to each other, how much they're alike, and how understanding of each other's struggles they are. Like, they're just great together. But because of the events that they've been going through, it's hard. There's so much strain there. It's like they're constantly trying to be pulled apart, even though they are like magnets being stuck together. You've got all of these factors just trying to pull them every which way, and it's just so sad. They also, like you say, about his memories and his parental roles within his life. I do understand where Elizabeth was sort of coming from in that moment. I mean, obviously I have a soft spot for Elizabeth because I do feel as though she's always wanted to come from like the right place. She knows what's right and she knows what's wrong, and in some places she's sacrificing her own mental health and stability to help someone else in a really difficult time, whilst knowing how complicated it is and how morally wrong a lot of these situations are. But she didn't choose that, you know. She was forced into that situation by Walter, and then having to deal with that in the best way that she knew how at that time. Because I do feel like she could have just told Peter, you know what, you're right, I'm not your mum, and Walter isn't your dad. You've come from this world, you know, just being completely honest with this tiny innocent child, whilst knowing that the odds of being able for him to go back are so small. So it was like, well, do you tell this young innocent mind the truth and limit him when it comes to his growth, or do you painfully lie to this child in the hopes that he will accept this life and grow the best life he can with the time that he has here, you know? And then obviously if they could manage to send him back to his rightful place, then he should technically be in a more fulfilled mindset at that time. And in some regards, like, he kind of proved that as well. He has achieved so much. He has become an amazing person. He's helped so many people, especially when he was working with Fringe Division. He's regrown that relationship with his father. He's happy. He was happy. And if she would have been honest back then, it's that butterfly effect of, right, well, would he have constantly been trying to go back? Would he have been trying, like this lady in this episode with the bomb in 317, constantly trying new ways to kill herself? What if that ended up being Peter? I mean, we saw him trying to dive into that lake. It was traumatic. So I think there is no right and wrong in this situation. I think they've lost either way. I also think that, at least this way, the child at the time can have some peace for a few years. Obviously, we know further down the line that she takes her own life, which, God forbid. Like, I can't even dive into that or think about that right now. Peter as a character and in himself, he's just got such a tragic story. It's incredible that Peter has turned into the person that he is, considering all the struggles that he's been faced. And I do want to say as well, if the Observer didn't distract Walter, then he would have given Peter the cure and none of this would have happened. But because he turned up and made that mistake, this is the best outcome that could have happened with that. Otherwise Peter would have just died, because he turned to talk to the Observer and missed the cure. So it's tragic. I want to thank you, Elsa, for leaving this in-depth comment and for sharing your thoughts when it comes to the characters within the show, and I just think you worded it extremely well, so thank you very much. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.